former Fulham player, Harvey Elliott, who's going to get this semi-final underway on Total Sport Merseyside. Can Liverpool quieten this atmosphere? Well, the Liverpool fans will play their part as well. We are underway at Craven Cottage. Jarell Quansah plays it high downfield towards Luis Diaz. Headed out of play. And Liverpool will have a throw in over on the over on the far side, left-hand side, on the Riverside stand side. Ball is headed away by Tosin. And Liverpool will have another throw. Here's McAllister. Ball forward now, and instead of foul on Gravenberch, referee, who is Simon Hooper. And you might remember that Simon Hooper was the referee when Liverpool lost very controversially at Tottenham earlier on this season.
We'll say no more on that then. We'll say no more on that.
Absolutely.
Well, you can see Fulham have a game plan there now to set out their stall. I think they're going to be a counter-attacking team, particularly the first 20 minutes of this game for sure.
Free kick for Liverpool. Early chance to get that all-important first goal. Arm raised. Harvey Elliott is over there. He's going to swing the ball in towards the heads, and it's not too far away. Luis Diaz was up there, and the header is wide. But Liverpool starting on a positive note, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting on the front foot. It is a semi-final, so there has to be a result tonight, so there's no point laying back too much. So fantastic start so far. Let's hopefully keep that up.
Yeah, good delivery in from Harvey Elliott as well.
Yep.
Bernd Leno takes the goal kick high over the halfway line towards this near side. Raul Jimenez will help the ball on, but it'll go out of play for a Liverpool throw. Liverpool with such a fantastic record in this competition. This is their 19th League Cup semi-final, looking for their 14th final. They've won it 9 times. As the ball is played long downfield by Alexis McAllister. Ball headed away by Tosin for Fulham. Gravenberch can't get there. Here's Kearney. But Liverpool have started well. Good play by Bradley. Forward now towards Gravenberch. He's got options left and right. Luis Diaz now inside the penalty area. Darwin Núñez. Núñez just down by the byline. Fulham have got white shirts back. Still with Darwin Núñez. Now back to Gomez. Plays the cross in high. That's going to be headed away by Robinson. Only as far as Harvey Elliott, who miskicked, much to the delight of the home supporters. But it's still all Liverpool in the opening moments. Here's Harvey Elliott. Elliott now will try and scoop the ball forward, but I think the crowd around us will tell us when something breaks down for Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Such a shame there that Núñez couldn't get the ball to the back post a little bit earlier, as we had an overload there. But by the time the ball did get there, the chance had gone.
You with BBC Radio Merseyside, Total Sports, live from Craven Cottage, this League Cup semi-final second leg. Liverpool with a 2-1 advantage, remember, as Fulham play a aimless ball forward inside the Liverpool half. But just the sort of start that Jurgen Klopp would have been looking for. Fulham, well, I say that, as Liverpool give the ball away, they'll win it back now, will they, with Elliott. Good challenge coming in from Pereira, though, for Fulham. Robinson. They're now given away. And here's Cody Gakpo, just ran into Tosin though, rather to Diop. And Diop will give it away, and Fulham, when they do win the ball back, give it straight back to Liverpool. Here's Luis Diaz.
Yeah, they look a little bit nervous, Fulham. As I say, it's a big game for them, and everything rides on this game.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Jurgen Klopp will be happy with the amount of possession that Liverpool have had in the opening stages.
Absolutely.
Quansah. Bradley for Liverpool now. Just holds off the challenge of Anthony Robinson and then goes back to Jarell Quansah. Here's Virgil van Dijk, centre circle. Liverpool attacking the goal to our right in the first half. That's a bit loose that time. It'll go out of play for a Fulham throw.
Yeah. Just needs to settle his nerves a little bit. I think people like Harvey Elliott, who this is his former club he's coming back to, really want to do well now, and hopefully he can get some touches on the ball and get his confidence up. Harvey
Elliott, who was Fulham's youngest player at 16 years and 30 days. Yeah. Virgil van Dijk over the halfway line, chips it out towards Luis Diaz. He'll chest the ball down on the far left-hand touchline for Liverpool. Support from Darwin Núñez. Here's Diaz once more, just holding off the challenges, and then plays it towards Connor Bradley down the right-hand side. Can he get across him? Well, he drills it with some pace. Gets a round of applause from Alexis McAllister, but just overhit. Yeah,
a great idea. If he got a touch on it and smashed it into that danger area, it would have been a great ball. Unfortunately, just overhit it, but good idea and good play from Liverpool.
Well, Fulham will have a throw-in. Castagna will take it, but deep inside his own half. And in the end, the ball is cleared. And it'll find Raul Jimenez now, just inside his own half. And now Fulham with a chance maybe to get bodies forward. Anthony Robertson, that's a mistake from him. Won back by Elliott. Bradley, McAllister, away from one. Halfway line, centre circle now, and Ryan Gravenberch will come forward for Liverpool. Ball played, well, it was beyond Joe Gomez, who has to go back a couple of yards to pick it up, and then finds Virgil van Dijk, and this could be a touch for Keller, who's hardly had a sniff of the ball so far. Kwanzaa goes back to Kevin Kelleher, and a good clearance high up towards the halfway line, but it's one in the air by Tosun. They've got two big lads at the back, haven't they, Tosun and Diop. But here's Diaz for Liverpool, down the line. Darwin Núñez in a left wing position now, 2 forward towards the penalty area. It's still with Núñez, cutting in, shoots, deflection and save by Bernd Leno, low down to his right hand post. Yeah, the deflection just took a bit of pace off the ball, but great idea again. We've seen him go cutting like that and put it in the top corner, so hopefully that's something he's looking at, and there'll definitely be opportunities for him to try that again. Well, we were talking a lot about Darwin Núñez in the build up to this game. One thing we didn't mention was that he scored on his debut for Liverpool on this very ground in August 22. Here's Raul Jimenez. Infield to Kearney, and then headed forward by Robinson. Not a lot of space on this near side touchline. Jimenez rides the challenge of McAllister and plays it out wide to Bobby De Cordova-Reid. Chance to run now at Joe Gomez. Ball played back towards the far side. The cross will come in into the near post, and well, I think it took a deflection off the Liverpool goalkeeper, Kevin Kelleher, and Fulham have a corner. Yeah, he done well to just watch it go onto the post there, so good goalkeeping from him. Castagna it was who got forward down that right hand side. It's 0-0 at the Cottage. The Fulham have a corner as the volume is just ramped up. Diop's forward from the back. It's going to be an outswinger, high towards the penalty spot. Now almost a chance there, and it was a free chance for João Palhinha, and he couldn't keep it down into the crowd over the bar. Well, what a chance that is for them. I don't know if that's something they've done off the training ground, or it's just happened to find some space, but it's a big let-off for Liverpool, that is. I don't know how he got that much space, but clearly needs to be marked there. Right on the penalty spot, completely unmarked, and fortunately for Liverpool, he put it over. Kelleher. Big miss. Ball forward towards Darwin Núñez. Well, Bernd Leno spotted that and clears. Here's Palhinha. One back by Gravenberch. And he'll just spin and play it out neatly to that far left-hand side. And Luis Diaz, remember, Liverpool in all red. Fulham in white shirts, black shorts and white socks. Liverpool attacking from left to right in the first half. Kwanzaa just slows it down, and that's no bad thing in an atmosphere like this. Ball forward by Harvey Elliott. Fulham win it back and then give it away, but it's all a bit of a hot potato at the moment, and neither side can really get on the ball, but Fulham have it now. Yeah, there's some nervous lads out there at the moment. I think in the next 5-10 minutes things might settle down, but at the moment a lot of possession being lost by both teams, frankly. Castagna just turns away from Luis Diaz, plays the ball down the line towards Raul Jimenez, but that's easy for Virgil van Dijk. And here's Jarell Quansah, one of the changes in the Liverpool lineup. An amazing statistic. Liverpool have made 191 changes to the starting lineup this season, which is 56 more than any other club. That is amazing, and to think it hasn't really affected them at the top of the table, obviously in the cups as well, so it's amazing statistic, that is. Ball back with Kevin Kelleher in all green, and so too is actually Bernd Leno, a lighter shade of green for the Fulham goalkeeper. Gravenberch, Darwin Núñez, Fulham maybe just finding their feet in this game now. Tom Kearney will play it now to Willian. He's got Robinson on his outside, left-hand side. Ball right across, and just a touch there from Kevin Kelleher to divert it away, and it'll go out for a throw-in down by the corner flag. Yeah, that was kind of the things I saw Robinson do at Anfield, so as I say, he's going to have to be watched. He does overlap, and he's an athletic player, and he can get up and down, so something we're going to have to look at. Castagna takes the throw. Ball played high in towards the penalty area, headed away by Virgil van Dijk. And then, well, There's a Liverpool player down over on the far side.
Kind of used his...
To McAllister, he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's used him as a kind of back, really, and I don't think he'd have got a foul for that.
Coming up to 10 minutes, 0-0. Liverpool with a 2-1 lead on aggregate. Ball played in towards the penalty area. Liverpool defending. The cross will come in. It's headed away by Jarell Quansah and then by Cody Gakpo. Can Liverpool break? Well, it was a foot a bit high there, I think, from Tosin. Yeah. Referee agrees. Simon Hooper, free kick Liverpool.
Yeah, I think he was fouled there. His foot was too high there, and luckily he didn't do any damage.
What was your record like in the League Cup, Mark? I mean, Villa always had a good League Cup team, didn't they?
Yeah. All the teams I played for have done well in the League Cup, to be fair.
Here's Bradley for Liverpool. Ball forward. It was just behind Cody Gakpo, and Fulham pick it up and clear through Robinson. Oh, that was a strange one. Straight into the midriff of his own player, Tom Kearney. He's okay, a bit winded.
Yeah, he won't thank him for that after the match, but luckily he's up anyway. Still looks winded.
Quansah just wafts one out towards the far side, and picked up here by Luis Diaz inside the penalty area. Great opportunity, deflection, has taken it in, and Liverpool are in front at Craven Cottage. Luis Diaz, the goal scorer, took a deflection, I think, on the way through, which beat Bernd Leno, and Liverpool have the start they wanted after 11 minutes. It's Fulham 0, Liverpool 1. Fantastic
start. I don't know if it was a miss-hit, but Diaz made that ball his, got a bit of luck, went forward, and I didn't see the deflection, but obviously wrong-footed the goalkeeper, and thankfully 1-0 up. And as I said, the first goal was always going to be important, and thankfully we've got it.
Well, Bernd Leno, a disconsolate figure as Liverpool take the lead. It was a great ball actually by Jarell Quansah out towards the far side. He took it really well, and then the shot, it seemed to take a slight nick on the way through, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Although difficult to see from this angle where we are. That was my first impression as Diaz cut in, and it came off the post as well as it went past the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And we're just going to have to wait because there's a flare that's gone off on the far side.
The ball ricocheted off a couple of players and got through, but for me, Diaz made that ball by beating the fullback in the air and then getting a bit of luck, which he did. But he's got to claim the goal if he's got any sense.
His 7th goal of the season for Luis Diaz. Just waiting for the restart. But somebody's going to have to take that flare off.
Yeah.
And so the play has come to a halt.
I don't see the steward really rushing to get on, but it does look a bit lively, that flare. So maybe for health and safety reasons, they're waiting to get something to put it in.
So we're waiting for the restart. Liverpool leading by a goal to 0. Well, that really puts and ramps up the pressure on Fulham now. But what do they do now?
Well,
3-1 down on aggregate.
It's a cup game. Obviously, they need to push forward. A 3-1 down on aggregate. They're going to have to really throw the kitchen sink. Maybe not yet, but they're going to have to really be more progressive and take more chances if they're going to get back in this game.
Well, they've come on now with the buckets, and I think the flare has fizzled out, so we might be able to get underway once again.
Absolutely,
Fulham with Andreas Pereira waiting to get us underway once more. I think Simon Hooper, the referee, will be able to blow the whistle again now. Liverpool with a 3-1 lead, and it's the Liverpool fans bouncing up and down on that far side.
Yeah, it's a perfect start. 30 minutes gone and 1-0 up. You couldn't ask for more.
Bernd Leno with a long clearance downfield. One in the air by Raul Jimenez above Jarell Quansah, but safely into the hands of Quaveen Kelleher. And the goal came just at a time when Fulham had started to look as though they were settling into the game a little bit.
I agree, Fulham just had a few little forward rallies there and looked like their confidence had improved as they were giving the ball away a lot.
Gomez stopped in his tracks by Paulinho over on the far side. It's a throw in front of Jurgen Klopp. Unlike most grounds, the dugouts are over on the opposite side to where we are.
Yeah.
So the management and coaching staff and the subs have to make their way all the way over as the ball is cleared away by Fulham, not very convincingly. Gravenberch will head it up in the air, Gomez, and then cleared away by Pereira. Quansah is there and he can just wait for it, and thought about playing it back to Quaveen Kelleher, and with all the calmness that we've come to expect from him, he eventually does play it back to the Liverpool goalkeeper. That's a bit loose though. That's going to go out of play, and Liverpool don't want to get too comfortable, I suppose. Here's
Absolutely,
Anthony Robinson.
Do not want to give Fulham any attacks that they don't deserve. Need to keep the ball and not give it away sloppily.
McAllister. Ball played back to Quaveen Keller with a high clearance up towards the halfway line, headed up in the air by Tosin. McAllister brings the ball down neatly and finds Virgil van Dijk.
Fantastic play as he finished Bournemouth as well, but had a great game there as well. Hopefully he can continue that tonight.
Ball play back to Virgil van Dijk. It's inside the Liverpool half and back to the Liverpool goalkeeper once more. Quaveen Keller, ever present in the League Cup this season. And here's Van Dijk. Chelsea awaiting the winners, and at the moment that would be Liverpool, but there's a long way to go in this game. Here's Gomez. Elliott on the near side touchline. Nice little nutmeg away from Anthony Robinson. Here's Elliott. He's been booed by the home fans.
Yeah.
Ball is now with McAllister. Here's Bradley. A nice little 1-2 now to Harvey Elliott down by the byline, cuts it back. It's a great Liverpool move. It just didn't quite come off.
Yeah, he maybe should have tried to dink it the back post with where the space was, but hopefully he can start playing well again.
Bradley, well, there's a foul on Kearney. That's going to be a free kick for Fulham, which they've taken too quickly. Simon Hooper, the referee, tells them to go back, and Diop will take it and then gets it back, but his only option is to go back to Bernd Leno. And he'll play it across now to Tosin for Fulham. Fulham 0, Liverpool 1, 3-1 on aggregate in this League Cup semi-final second leg, live at Craven Cottage, Total Sport Merseyside. Willian, left-hand side. Ball play back now to Robinson. Infield to Paulinho, who'll play a high ball forward, and of course it was Paulinho who had that chance when it was 0-0.
Absolutely, as I said, it was a fantastic chance, and he'll regret that, particularly if the score stays as it is. To get a free chance like that, 7-8 yards out, unbelievable.
Always with Van Dijk, and he'll play it across the edge of his own penalty area to Jarell Quansah.
Liverpool in a great position now. They don't need to press as much as they usually would do. So if they can just let Fulham come onto them, I'm sure there'll be loads of openings to open up.
Gomez. Yeah, Fulham are now in a very tricky position. High ball forward by Van Dijk, looking for Cody Gakpo. It's headed away, not very far, and Darwin Núñez will pick it up on this right-hand side. He's got Bradley in support, but he goes beyond him to McAllister. Now it's with Bradley. McAllister and Bradley again. It's possession stuff from Liverpool. That's the order of the day, really, for the rest of the game. Van Dijk to Diaz, hugging the far left-hand touchline. Now back to the halfway line, and Virgil van Dijk, and Liverpool are looking very comfortable at the moment.
Yeah. As I said, they don't need to press as they normally would. They can just let them draw them onto them. I'm sure some spaces and opportunities will open up because of that.
Elliott. I don't know how many passes have been in this move, but they're not really threatening Fulham, but they're just keeping hold of the ball. Here's Darwin Núñez. Centre circle now, needs to lay it off, and does so short to McAllister. Back to Núñez again. Going to loft one high this time towards Luis Diaz, which was how the goal came about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fulham clear it this time, although not very far. Gomez. Back to Van Dijk. Harvey Elliott. Elliott now will go back to Gomez again, and Fulham just can't get a touch of the ball at the moment. Quansah. And now Bradley. Bradley turns away from Anthony Robinson. Finds Harvey Elliott. Here's McAllister now. McAllister will sweep it out to Ryan Gravenberch on that left-hand side for Liverpool. Low ball in towards Darwin Núñez. Almost couldn't quite control it. Fulham get it away and then give it away. Here's Jarell Quansah now, up towards the edge of the penalty area. Luis Diaz, just outside the penalty area. Well, he just took his eye off it, I think, and allowed the defender to nick it off him.
Yeah.
But Raul Jimenez looks a very isolated figure now, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, they're between a rock and a hard place at the moment, Fulham. Do they go all out, or do they wait a little bit until the game evens it out a little bit. But at the moment, Liverpool are definitely in the driving seat.
Liverpool have an excellent record against Fulham as well, and in League Cup ties as well. They've played 5 times before. Liverpool have progressed every single time. High ball forward towards Darwin Núñez with the first-time header. Is just too far for Ryan Gravenberch. I think it was was it a pass?
Yeah, I think it was a pass. You know, I just thought he overheaded it, but great ball. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to head it in the right direction. But for me, he tried to head it to Gravenberch. Tried to head it to his teammate.
Well, for all Liverpool's intricate close-range passing, it's been a couple of long-range passes which have opened up Fulham. One resulted in the goal, and that was nearly number 2. And they've given the ball away again, have they, here, Fulham?
Yeah.
Here's McAllister, halfway inside the Fulham half. Just waits, and then goes back to Gomez. And now Gakpo. And here's Virgil van Dijk on the halfway line. Another long ball forward towards Conor Bradley. Was he onside? Well, Robertson's got it off him anyway. Willian will turn away from Bradley. Plays it to Kearney. And now it's back to Issa Diop, and now back to Bernd Leno. It's 1-0 for Liverpool. 21 minutes gone at Craven Cottage. Liverpool with a 3-1 lead, remember, on aggregate. High ball forward towards the halfway line. Raul Jimenez loses out. Liverpool pick it up again. McAllister looking for Darwin Núñez, but, well, the flag's up on the near side anyway. Free kick for Fulham. And every time Liverpool get the ball in midfield, you just expect them to create something.
Yeah. Fulham's problem is now they just keep giving the ball back to Liverpool, so their attacks get fizzled out very quickly.
Here's McAllister again. Fulham a bit sloppy there, giving the ball away when really they had no need to. Jarell Quansah now, just inside the Fulham half, goes back over the halfway line to Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. Bradley's in space on this near side touchline. Liverpool right, and he controls it on his thigh and brings it in now to Harvey Elliott. Virgil van Dijk. Low ball forward in towards Ryan Gravenberch. His ball forward is cut out. And Fulham now will try and get Willian away, but I think that's going to curl out of play, is it? No, he'll keep it in play, Willian. Robinson, challenge from Gakpo, free kick for Fulham.
Yeah, Liverpool can't, in my opinion, force it at the moment. They force it, they're just going to give the ball back to Fulham, but they just keep the ball, particularly in good positions. Those chances will open up.
It's Fulham's first ever League Cup semi-final appearance. It's been a long time, so it's a big occasion for them, this, and just the start they didn't want. But Liverpool have been really dominant and deserve the advantage that they've got. Here's Gomez. Finds Jarell Quansah now, who can stride forward towards halfway. And he's got the time and space to just check and stop and see what his options are. Picks out Bradley.
Yeah, you can see at the moment this probably game's a little bit too much for some of the Fulham lads. They just cannot keep the ball. Some are going attacking and some are not. They're not going together. But as I say, that's great for Liverpool because, as I said, chances will start appearing.
Ryan Gravenberch to Luis Diaz, the man whose goal separates the sides. Ball back now with Virgil van Dijk. And here's Quaveen Kelleher. Time just outside his own penalty area to loft it high towards Luis Diaz. Little ball forward with the thigh or the knee. Gomez. And now back to Virgil van Dijk. McAllister looking for that long release ball over the top, but just too central. It'll go straight through to Bernd Leno. But they're looking to get Diaz away and Núñez away all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. As I said, I don't think they need to force it, but that ball is open all the time. And as you'd expect, Fulham need to press forward a little bit now.
Issa Diop. Anthony Robinson. Willian. And now back to Diop again. He'll clip it towards the halfway line. Van Dijk just waiting for it, heads it away. Well won by Jarell Quansah, and here's Gravenberch. And again, halfway line, back to the centre circle. Gomez threads it forward to Harvey Elliott, just injects a bit of pace into proceedings now and comes forward towards the edge of the penalty area, clips it in. Oh, it's ricocheted away and just wide. Gakpo went in with Bernd Leno, and that could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, I think he was offside, but I don't know if the goalkeeper knew that, but it was a chance, although offside. It was a chance.
The flag did go up, so it wouldn't have counted. And it's a free kick for Fulham.
Ooh, it's very. I don't know if they've got VAR tonight, but if that did have went in, I'm sure it would have been given.
Ball is headed away. Here's Elliott. Gravenberch just crowded out in the end, and the referee's going to blow the whistle for a free kick for Fulham. Just inside the Fulham half. And that's going to be taken by Polinia. And here's Willian. That was a bit uncertain as well from Fulham, but they've got it now. Kearney wanted to go forward but couldn't, and in the end it goes back to Bernd Leno. And a nice bit of play by Tosin over on the far side. Kearney now will curl a good ball to Robinson. Fulham left. Willian now will pick it up. They'll look for the run of Robinson again, will they? Good challenge or interception from Conor Bradley. Gives Fulham a throw-in. Willian will pick it up now, and he'll volley a high ball towards De Cordova-Reid on the far side. Awkward one for Gomez, but he was equal to it. Clearance will find Luis Diaz, who looked as though he's being held back. There he was, and that's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Mark Walters.
Yeah, it was a bit fortuitous the way he controlled the ball, Gomez, but in the end done very well to get the ball away. But at the moment, Liverpool are in command, maybe forcing it a little bit and consequently giving the ball away when they don't need to. But at the moment, there's only one team for me who's going to score another goal, and that's Liverpool.
High ball forward by Gomez. Well, they won't score like that, and that'll go straight through to Bernd Leno. 26.5 minutes gone, and it's Fulham 0, Liverpool 1. Ball back to Leno again. Midfield to Kearney.
I was going to say, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if Liverpool just shorten the game a little bit, more shorter passes, just get Fulham to move on to him.
They've got it back here, Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. Little ball forward now and gets the return off Harvey Elliott. Gakpo on the edge of the penalty area, scoops the ball forward, and Darwin Núñez, well, the flag is up again. Ball, well, it hit the post, I think, twice and then went in, but it won't count because the flag's up on the near side.
Yeah. Well, they have to check VAR, so we'll see, but great little move, I have to say.
So, well, the assistant referee on that near side got his flag up. There is no VAR tonight, that won't be an issue. And I think he was offside.
Yeah, it was offside.
It was a lovely little ball through, wasn't it?
No, the way the husband was smiling, I think he was very confident that was offside.
Leno with the clearance. Goes Jarell Quansah, but Van Dijk's there, heads the ball out of play. Willian will leave it now for Anthony Robinson. Robinson now to take the throw. Gets it back from Willian. Little back heel attempted by Raul Jimenez. Cleared by Quansah up towards Elliott. No foul. Play goes on. Willian. Raul Jimenez. Good challenge by Bradley. Wins it back, but then Raul Jimenez got another challenge in on him. Willian, he's skillful in towards the penalty area. Raul Jimenez now gets the ball right across, and Van Dijk, I don't know whether he got a touch on that, but once again the flag is up, this time over on the far side, and it's a free kick to Liverpool.
Yeah, just giving Fulham a little bit of heart, that is. But as I said, maybe Liverpool need to shorten the game up a bit, maybe not make as many long passes, and let Fulham come onto them more. And that's when, in my opinion, they'll get more space.
Home fans trying to urge Fulham on, in the knowledge that, well, if they did get an equaliser, then
game on
it wouldn't be over just yet. But at the moment, Liverpool have that 3-1 aggregate advantage, leading by a goal to nil on the night. If you're just joining us on Total Sport Merseyside, long clearance downfield from Kelleher. Ball is headed away. It'll be picked up by Conor Bradley. McAllister. Raul Jimenez trying to spin away from Jarell Quansah, but sliding challenge from Luis Diaz. And here's Ryan Gravenberch. That's a nice little touch to buy himself half a yard. Now he's got time to slow it down. Elliott. And here's Van Dijk to Luis Diaz, who's very deep, he's inside his own half as he picks the ball up now. Here's McAllister. Gravenberch. And he just delayed his pass there and got caught. Willian will bring it forward now. McAllister, and now Raul Jimenez. Jimenez will play the ball across. Not a good cross though. And they were in there for a second, Fulham.
Yeah, as I said, their final ball's been poor tonight.
Cody Gakpo away from Raul Jimenez and away from the challenger. Paulinho now comes forward. Liverpool have got red shirts marauding forward. It's Ryan Gravenberch, it's Diaz, and it wasn't a particularly ferocious shot from Luis Diaz, but it was an opportunity.
Oh, great opportunity. I don't know if he tried to do him with the eyes, and instead of putting it to the far post, tried to do him with the eyes and go near post, but that was a poor effort really, if I'm honest.
Liverpool had options left and right, didn't they? And he didn't really get hold of it.
No.
Comfortable save. 1-0 it remains. Here's Issa Diop to toss it now for Fulham. And he'll go back to Bernd Leno once again. Quite a young Liverpool bench tonight, but Andy Robertson is there. I wonder if he'll get a run out if all is going well in the closing stages. Might be a good opportunity to give him some minutes. High ball forward now, but that's going to be straight through to Quaveen Kelleher. And here's Virgil van Dijk.
This is where Liverpool now need to just keep hold of the ball and don't give it away cheaply.
Van Dijk, he thought about playing it to Jarell Quansah, just curls one forward. That's not a good ball, but it will find Gakpo in the end. Halfway line, away from Willian. McAllister now. Got Luis Diaz over on that far side in front of his manager Jurgen Klopp. Ball forward was beyond Gravenberch, picked up by Pereira, but again it'll go out of play, and it's a Liverpool throw.
Fulham are doing Liverpool's job for them really, just giving them back the ball, and but where there is space, it's in the wide positions in my opinion. Conor Bradley has a lot of space there, Diaz has a lot of space, and although Gomez is a right-footed left back, he's got a bit of space out there as well.
Kearney, it's a nice little flick to find Willian. Raul Jimenez now up towards the edge of the penalty area. He's going to shoot, and it's parried away by Quaveen Kelleher and just kept in play by Bradley, who did brilliantly there, and he might just get Liverpool moving now. Ball forward towards Darwin Núñez from Gakpo. It's Darwin Núñez, but a great challenge from Tosin, but some really good defending there from Conor Bradley.
It was a do-or-die challenge there. If he didn't get the ball, Núñez was in, so I really have to say it's a fantastic challenge.
Raul Jimenez it was with the shot. He kind of toe-poked it a bit, and he needed the save from Kelleher. Yeah, it was going in for sure. But when Fulham do get opportunities at one end, quite often they're then almost caught at the other end. Here's Gravenberch now for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the problem they have. They're caught in between a rock and a hard place. Do they go all out and leave a lot of space, or do they contain Liverpool a bit more?
Bradley. It's gone out for a Liverpool throw down by the corner flag on the right-hand side, which Bradley will take. Liverpool don't have to do anything in a hurry at the moment. Here's Gakpo. Elliott. It was the only ball he had on really to play it right out to Kelleher, who's almost up to the halfway line. Quansah, got to be careful, Kelleher, that he just makes sure he gets rid of the ball, which he has, out to Gomez on the far side. It was a bit untidy that, and Fulham pick it up. They could over Reed. Ball played forward now by Paulinho. Edge of the penalty area. Tom Kearney will play it in towards the penalty area. Down by the byline. Fulham still have it. Chance for a cross maybe. It's going to come back to Bobby Daycourt over Reed once more. He's been bundled off the ball, but unfairly, says Simon Hooper, our referee, and a free kick for Fulham. Yeah,
a bit harsh really. I thought it was a fair challenge from where we are, but sure the referee saw something we didn't see there.
So a free kick. They'll push just about everyone forward here. There's only Bernd Leno who's inside his own half. Yeah, and even he's almost up to the centre circle.
Yeah, they're going to have to take some chances now. It's 35 minutes gone nearly, and the bottom line is they're 3-1 down.
Well, if Liverpool win this ball back, Fulham are going to have to get back quick. But it's a free kick. They've got Tosin forwards. Diop's in there as well. Here it comes. It's headed up in the air by Jarell Quansah. Ball bouncing awkwardly for Gravenberch over there, but he's managed to come away with the ball, but he couldn't keep it in play. So it's a throw in for Fulham, which they've taken quickly inside the penalty area now. They're claiming a penalty, they're not going to get it. Ball played out towards the far side. Willian. It was Jimenez who went down. Willian. Across the face of the penalty area, and he's going to shoot, but straight at Quaveen Kelleher. He gathers it safely.
Yeah, he's looked their most dangerous player. But I think that the guy there who went down, he's lucky not to get a yellow card there. I thought that was simulation myself.
And it was Ryan Gravenberch who went in with the challenge with him on Raul Jimenez.
But Willian has definitely looked their most dangerous player.
He seems to have been around forever, Willian, doesn't he?
Absolutely, and he still looks quick.
Yeah.
I mean, he still looks quick and sharp. I don't know how old he is, but definitely not lacking any pace.
Quansah will curl the ball forward up towards Darwin Núñez. Too high for him. And Tosin will pick it up behind him. And Fulham have possession once more. Still 1-0 Liverpool lead. That goal from Luis Diaz. Diop giving Liverpool a 3-1 aggregate lead. Ball forward down the line now towards Pereira for Fulham. They could overread. But Liverpool win it back. But again, the referee says there was a foul. Just a bit stop-start at the moment,
isn't
it?
It is a bit, which is good for Liverpool, actually. As long as they can't get any fluidity in their play, obviously then they won't create any chances.
So Fulham will have this free kick. It's about 10 yards inside the Liverpool half, over on the right-hand side.
It looks like Willian has gone over to the left-hand side. Maybe he wants to have a go at Conor Bradley.
Fulham in danger again of giving the ball away, but they've managed to hold on to it and can come forward now. They could overread. Anthony Robinson. Willian now on the left-hand side running at Conor Bradley. Down the line towards Robinson. Cuts the ball back near post. It was cleared by Van Dijk. And it's still in play. And it's cleared by Cody Gakpo. Didn't even go out for a corner. Diop. Fulham have it again. Just having a bit of possession and pressure here now. Robinson goes back to Palhinha, and now Diop and Liverpool have just pressed them back inside their own half, so the immediate danger is over. Tosin down the line towards Pereira, looking for the run of Castagna. I think there was a foul surely on Gomez there, but a goal kick anyway. And right in front of the Liverpool fans, it's a goal kick. Yeah,
but as Fulham press forward, this is where the spaces will come. So when Liverpool do get it, they have to break quickly and decisively.
They do have Carlos Vinicius on the bench, and I would have thought that if they need a few goals, that you might as well play all of those kind of players. Yeah,
he's a big man, and I'm sure that the high ball will be definitely employed in that if he comes on.
Kelleher with the clearance straight down the throat of Issa Diop, heads it away. McAllister, Gravenberch, Elliott, centre circle for Liverpool, goes to his left. Ryan Gravenberch, he's got options now on the right. It's Conor Bradley. Bradley now will he was looking for the ball down the line to Gakpo, who either wasn't expecting it or was
Gakpo intimated that he wanted it down the side, and then maybe, I don't know if he took his eye off the player and stopped running, but for me, Gakpo wanted the ball down there but stopped running.
So it's a goal kick. Kearney and Tosin, and they're playing the ball around at the back inside their own penalty area at the moment. Anthony Robinson down the line towards Willian. That's a nice turn and spin by Bradley. Challenge came in on him. Fulham win it back. Kearney, and then that's gone out of play behind Willian.
Yeah, there's a bit of luck there, because if he was in his stride, it'd have been full run on goal there. So again, need to be careful.
Conor Bradley, number 84 for Liverpool, will take the throw in. Darwin Núñez might be the option here. Núñez goes to ground, no foul. Willian. They could overreach, beaten by Gomez.
Great defending from Gomez. Anticipate that.
Yeah, clean as a whistle too. Quansah. Virgil van Dijk. Just puts his foot on the ball, slows it down, finds McAllister, and then gets it back. And they can go back to Quaveen Kelleher. And he Plays a long ball forward looking for the run of Luis Diaz, and he might just get there over on the far side, and he will. He'll keep the ball in play. Castagna in front of him. Ball played now back to Joe Gomez. He's going to shoot, and that took a big deflection off Tosun and goes out for a corner.
It was a great strike. It looked like he was on target as well. What a night it would be for him if he could score his first goal for Liverpool.
Well, exactly. I think that was in his mind there. But it opened up for him, to be fair.
It did. He struck it extremely well, and it's on target. It would definitely give the goalkeeper something to worry about.
So a corner, which will be taken by Harvey Elliott, outswinger from the left-hand side. Luis Diaz in front of the goalkeeper, Bernd Leno. Only Gomez really has stayed back. Referee blows the whistle. Here comes the corner, and it's, well, what happened there? Was he going to retake it? Or was there something in the penalty area the referee wasn't happy about?
Yeah.
So, take two. We'll try again. Harvey Elliott. This one hopefully will have a bit more height on it.
Yeah, a bit more height, a bit more direction.
Right arm raised. Corner for Liverpool, leading by a goal to nil. In it goes high. It's headed away by Tosun. He'll come back towards McAllister. Out towards Elliott again. Curls the cross in high towards Jarell Quansah. It's cleared as far as Gakpo, but it's back to goal. Needs a bit of help now if he can turn. And it might just find Virgil van Dijk. Now Gakpo's gone down. Play goes on. Van Dijk needs a bit of help here. And in the end it's taken off him. And Willian will keep it in play on this near side. Infield now to Tom Kearney. Good challenge by McAllister, who I think was caught there by Tom Kearney. Referee's going to go for a yellow card for the Fulham captain. And McAllister is down.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I was looking at the second pass. If it had got through, the other fellow was on goal, but I didn't see that after ball challenge.
Well, he certainly felt that, Alexis McAllister, who's only just returned from a knee injury.
Yeah. And he's in some good form as well, so hopefully he's not too serious.
Tom Kearney offering his apologies, but there's a crowd of players around him. There's a booking for the Fulham captain, that's confirmed. Well, we might just get a look at it now, and just sort of went through him in a way.
Yeah, I think it's the follow through which you can't do anymore.
So, break in play. Virgil van Dijk just having a word with a few of his teammates there. Well, McAllister is still down, and with the situation as it is, with Liverpool with a 3-1 aggregate lead, does Jurgen Klopp think, does he err on the side of caution and make a substitution?
If it's as bad as it looks, I'd say
Unless
yes.
He has to, obviously.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, he's admittedly he's in some great form, and it'd be a shame for him to end his night so early, but you know, there is another half to go, and you wouldn't want to aggravate it because some big games coming up, even for the FA Cup on Sunday, is it? So he has to err on the side of caution for sure.
Well, the good news is that he's on his feet, and he might just have to run that one off though if he is going to continue.
I mean, it's just before half time, so maybe he can just play on until then, and then they can reassess it. But
yeah, it was only under 3 minutes. There might be a bit to add on at the end of the first half. So after all that, it's a free kick for Liverpool. McAllister will certainly, I would have thought, he's shaking his head and he's walking quite gingerly off.
Yeah.
So we'll see. He might just need a bit more. Well, he certainly needs a drink.
I'm sure he won't want to come off, but as I said, there's a lot of big games coming up, and with a 3-1 lead at the minute, you don't want him to be aggravating his injury.
So we're underway once again. A free kick for Liverpool. Quansah wafts it out to Luis Diaz over on the far side. Ball back with Darwin Núñez. Here's Gomez. That's a good ball infield now to Virgil van Dijk, and he'll play it high towards Conor Bradley, but headed out of play. They want to get McAllister back on. The referee, I'm sure, will allow him to do that. The ball's out of play. In fact, he thought he was going to take the throw in then.
Yeah, they allowed him on there.
Yeah, so he's back on. And Conor Bradley will take the throw-in. McAllister, he'll probably get booed for the next few minutes. Liverpool work the 1-2 down the line. Conor Bradley with the cross. Oh, it's a good one as well. It was cleared by Tosun. And that'll be a Liverpool throw deep inside Fulham territory to be taken by Bradley. Gets it back, and then Gakpo That didn't quite come off. That'll go out of play. But Bradley's done well again tonight.
Yeah, he's done well. Every time I've seen him, his progression has improved, and he's started well, and he's got a fantastic player up against him tonight, William, and he's doing very well.
With each game, he'll be learning so much. Here's Raul Jimenez, now Willian, and now Raul Jimenez, but Kwanzaa just gets the back heel, which comes back off Jimenez, who gets the cross in, and that went a long way towards the 6-yard box. Willian trying to bring the ball down. McAllister's in there. It's all a bit harum-scarum, and well, in the end, it's Anthony Robinson, but that's going to be allowed to go out of play by Conor Bradley, and Liverpool will have a throw-in.
Yeah, there's maybe a little bit of a little mistake there. Kwanzaa letting the ball, or trying to back heel it. Could have went anywhere, but unfortunately it worked out. But for me, you just got to kick that ball out.
5 minutes of added on time, as Kwanzaa now will clear the ball only as far as Tom Kearney. Flicked on again. Kwanzaa is there and almost gave the ball away, but Van Dijk helped him out. Nice little back heel almost by Diaz, but Fulham get it once more. And here's Castagne. Now, was he caught there by Alexis McAllister? And the referee he's not going to book him, but it is going to be a free kick for Fulham. And it's a good crossing position, this.
Yeah. But the McAllister incident there, I thought he went past it and didn't touch him, but yeah, he didn't. But as I said, the referee saw something else there. But this is a dangerous position for Liverpool. It's a good cross position, and that's probably where they look most dangerous, is in the set pieces.
Pereira is the man who's going to swing it in from that right-hand side. We've already played over a minute of the 5. Everyone back for Liverpool. Here comes the free kick. It's not a good one. It's headed up in the air by Kwanzaa, I think. It'll go out for a corner.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best delivery, but it was enough to force the corner.
Yeah. Liverpool need to be really concentrated here. Make sure no one runs off them. As I say, Fulham are dangerous on set pieces.
Pereira to take again over on the right-hand side. Corner in front of the Liverpool fans. Everyone back defending again as the corner comes in high towards Issa Diop. Now Liverpool will clear, but can they break? A deflection, good clearance by Bradley on the volley. Now will it fall for Diaz, who's trying to get the ball? It just wouldn't fall for them there, Liverpool, otherwise they would have had a break on. And they might still. Here's Darwin Núñez on the far left-hand touchline. High crossfield ball looking for Harvey Elliott. It's a high one. Great control from Elliott. He's got Bradley on his outside, but he's the decoy. There's the cross. It's a great cross in towards Ryan Gravenberch on the far side, and he couldn't quite connect. Gakpo was in there as well, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if he got a shout, but if he'd have left it, the other player might have been in a better position. But great ball from Harvey Elliott. Really tested him.
Liverpool have a throw-in, still leading by 1-0 to 0, 3-1 on aggregate. Chelsea await the winners in the final.
Yeah.
Here comes the throw, flicked on by Cody Gakpo, cleared by Tom Kearney. Raul Jimenez, Willian showed too much to McAllister, but the through ball will go straight through to Bernd Leno. Issa Diop to Anthony Robinson. Just on the edge of the Fulham penalty area. It's going to go back to Leno again. He's being pressed all the time there by Harvey Elliott. Van Dijk easily wins it in the air. Gakpo. Castagne just about kept it in play on that far side. And across the penalty area to Issa Diop. We've got about 2 minutes of the first half to go. Bernd Leno. Now to Tosin. Almost showed too much to Darwin Núñez, but it's going to go back to the goalkeeper. The problem for Fulham is they need it at the other end.
Yeah.
High ball forward now towards Raul Jimenez. Bradley is there with it. Willian now for Fulham. Infield it goes to Tom Kearney. Back towards Willian on this Fulham left-hand side, right in front of us here as we look. Quite a low position. Press box here at Craven Cottage.
I think, dare I say, I think Fulham is showing Liverpool possibly too much respect, because at the end of the day, it's a cup game, you know.
Yeah, they need goals. They need to take a few risks. Here's Robinson. Willian. Ball played in towards the edge of the penalty area. Now Liverpool might be able to get it out of defence and get forward here with Ryan Gravenberch. Here's Darwin Núñez, left-hand side. He's got two there with him. And who did that come off? It might be a Fulham throw, and is. Just
Jamie couldn't switch it quickly there. Diaz was free right on his own on the right-hand side of the field there.
Here's Pereira, but he was fouled. He wanted to play on, but the referee pulled him back, and he's not happy at all there. And if he's not careful,
yeah, that's a booking.
I think the referee might just want a quick word in his ear. Andreas Pereira just showed a bit too much dissent there. I think the referee's just going to say any more of that. So he takes that on board, and it's a free kick for Fulham.
Yeah, he's a lucky man there, really. I mean, I've never seen them not get booked for doing that. So,
well, the 5 minutes are up, so this is going to be the last chance of the first half. Chance to get everybody forward here, Fulham. Although Anthony Robinson's now come back in a more defensive position. Referee now blows the whistle. Pereira can take the free kick. Floats it in high, but Kelleher, well, what a terrible free kick.
Yeah.
And there's the half-time whistle, and really just the half that Liverpool and their supporters would have wanted, Mark.
Absolutely, yeah.
Getting that goal fairly early on with Luis Diaz just took the sting out of the occasion.
Definitely agree there. If anything, they're showing Liverpool too much respect. I think they need to change their game plan. And if they don't, they're just going to fizzle out here. I mean, surely they'd rather go out 6-1 as opposed to 1-0, which is what's going to happen at the moment if they don't change their game.
I mean, Liverpool started the game in just the right fashion, didn't they? I mean, it was possession stuff. I mean, Fulham in the first few minutes didn't get a kick. Yeah.
As I say, they've got a game plan, and it's understandable, particularly with the way the previous results have gone. But at the moment, they're just going to go out with a fizzle, really, as opposed to a bang, which is, I'm sure, what their supporters want. Liverpool have contained them, and if anything, could have scored another goal. So it's looking all fantastic for Liverpool, as in getting into the final anyway.
Just having a look at Marco Silva as he makes his way off. I mean, he's got a lot to think about. Quite what he does in the second half, I'm not too sure. But what about Liverpool? They just keep it as it is. They don't need to do anything very quickly. They could just play it at their pace. And
For me, if they could shorten up the game a little bit, not to make so many long passes, and don't give the ball away as cheaply as they have been doing, then I think more chances will create because of it. They're obviously in a commanding position. Don't need to go out for leather yet. So why don't they just keep it a little bit more, and let Fulham come onto them, and then, in my opinion, the chances will come then.
And let's have a word as well for a couple of the youngsters in the Liverpool side tonight, Mark. Connor Bradley and Jarell Quansah. I mean, this is a League Cup semi-final, second leg. You wouldn't think so, looking at them.
No, they've been excellent. Connor Bradley, as I said, every time I've seen him the last 3 or 4 games, he's come on and played better and better. And again, you got to remember, he's playing up against one of the best Premier League players of all time, in my opinion. Willie Am, he's been fantastic all through the years, and he's doing well against him. So lots of kudos to Connor Bradley, and also, as you said, centre half as well,
Jarell Quansah.
Quansah, he's been fantastic as well. He's looked very calm under pressure. Passed it out well, and I'm not sure if it was his pass that put in Diaz, but if it wasn't, he's knocked a few of those diagonal passes and have been very accurate, so he's done himself credit as well. So it's looking good for the younger lads in the team.
And looking good finally, Mark, for Liverpool. Don't want to tempt fate just yet. There's still 45 minutes to go. If Fulham come out at the start of the second half, nick a quick goal, then it can change things, but it doesn't look like happening.
No, absolutely. They're going to have to change their attitude without a doubt. To me, they're showing Liverpool too much respect. They're just happy to maybe try and go on the counter-attack, and the pass completion must be so low, it's unbelievable. So for me, if they're going to get into this game, they're going to have to change their mentality and their attitude and realise this is a cup game and there's only 45 minutes left.
Yeah, maybe change the personnel as well and bring a couple of the subs on, see if that changes anything. Mark Walters, thank you for now.
Cheers.
Half-time at Craven Cottage, going very much the way of Liverpool. At half-time, with a 3-1 lead, it's Fulham 0, Liverpool 1.
Total Sport. BBC Radio Merseyside. Yes, we'll be back over to Craven Cottage for the second half for now, though. Liverpool cruising there at Craven Cottage. 1-0 up, 3-1 on aggregate. 45 minutes away from another trip to Wembley. Is it going to be Liverpool versus Chelsea again, like in 2022? And given the fact that in the league at the start of this season, and both those Wembley finals in 2022 ended in draws, and obviously the two at Wembley went to penalties, you just wonder if it'd be a very long evening in the capital. But let's see if Liverpool book their place. We'll be back over with Ian and Mark very soon. A couple of score updates to let you know about. Everton's Academy, the under-21s are playing tonight against Benfica. The big news in that one, Ashley Young has started to get minutes under his belt alongside Lewis Dobbin and Yusuf Chimiti. Chimiti actually scored to put Everton 2-1 up. A close-range effort right through the keeper's legs. Meanwhile, in the Conti Cup, Everton women were at Leicester, who they will play at Walton Hall Park in the WSL on Sunday. They're in 6 minutes of additional time in that one, and it has not gone well at all. 5-0 down, approaching the full-time whistle there for Everton women at Leicester. Also, the 1878 fan group, many Evertonians will know them. Tonight, they have beamed protest messages onto the Royal Liver building against Everton's 10-point deduction. So I'm sure if you go on social media, you will see pictures about that. Before we go back to Craven Cottage, let's hear from this, because you might have seen this on the BBC website today, but it's really easy, isn't it, to think footballers have got it all, they've got an easy life, and it's often far from the truth as they face challenges just like the rest of us. Well, former Liverpool and England striker Michael Owen says he would swap eyes with his son if it was possible to help the teenager see again. James Owen, who is 17, who hoped to follow in his dad's footsteps, was diagnosed with Stargardt disease. It is a degenerative eye condition, and he was diagnosed when he was just 8 years old. Well, here's some of what Michael Owen had to say on BBC Access All podcast.
Oh, I mean, it's just been a surreal experience, really. It's been quite a while. It's been halted due to COVID, so on the documentary, I actually look quite a lot younger. I was definitely grown a lot since then.
I actually could hear you growing in confidence throughout, and by the end of it, you really were very confident going to places by yourself, asking your own questions. Did it feel like that, like a bit of a process?
Yeah, I would say so. The documentary has helped me grow as a person, and I don't know, but the whole experience has been brilliant, and I've made a lot of friends along the way.
So how has the documentary helped you grow as a person, do you think?
Well, when I was a lot younger, I never used to talk about my eyesight, and I never really used to talk about anything, really. I used to be quite shy as a kid. That's partly to do with the documentary and also partly to do with my dad, because I've started being like more social now, I'd say. I'd go to for races with like the horses. I've got a big interest in horses.
Yeah.
And it was just nice to meet people who's also got an eye condition, just to almost get something off your chest, you know, because I've never met anyone with an eye condition before going onto the documentary.
So you'd never met someone with an eye condition. Well, how is that? I mean, usually there'd be some groups, some opportunities. Was it something you didn't want to do?
I wouldn't say it's not something I would want to do. It's just you just never really see it. And a lot of people wouldn't even, when they meet me, they wouldn't even think I've got a visual impairment in the first place. So it's not something which we rarely ever talk about, to be honest. It's just kind of something I live with. So I've just got normal mates. I do normal things with my mates. It's just sometimes I have different ways of getting around it. Yeah.
We've talked about you having a visual impairment, but we haven't actually chatted much about what it is. Stargardt's disease is what you were diagnosed with. What is that? How does it affect your eyesight?
I was diagnosed when I was 8 years old, and it is a deterioration disease in your eye where I think the central vision is blurry and is less than a normal person's. I struggle with seeing different colours and all stuff like that with different lights. I've got good peripheral vision, so that's something which will stay, but it does get worse over time, which is more of the more scary part of it from other people's point of view.
You know, my husband's visually impaired, and when the kids were toddlers, we used to make them wear really bright clothes so that he could see them in the playground and stuff like that. Michael, we've talked about James's experience of it, but as a dad, around diagnosis time, what kind of feelings were you having? What was going through your mind?
Well, as James said, it was about when he was 8 years old when he was first diagnosed with Stargardt's disease. Of course, that's a hammer blow to a parent. You just want, and you think, and he is, but you want everything to be perfect. of course, it was a sad time. Thinking about the future, thinking about how that's going to compromise his life. Will he be able to drive? Will he, be able to work? What jobs will be there for him? And all these things run through your mind. So, of course, it's like anything. Time is a great healer. And in James's case, he's developed so much as a human being as well. And it's been easy to put it to the back of your mind and just to get on with life. James is very positive. That wasn't necessarily so positive early on, but certainly in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, he's become a real positive lad. And to be honest, we never speak about his condition. He gets treated like everybody else. We have some positives now. I mean, I'm a very positive thinker, just naturally. I'm very fortunate like that. But, I'll get to spend more time with him because I'll be driving him round and things like that.
And you can see a future for him now. Sounds like, he's adapted well now. You can see a future for him. Was that always a worry about what his future would be?
I guess it was, 10 years ago. But I've got 4 children. And if I said to you, I'm probably least worried about James's future than any of the others.
Why is that? That's so interesting.
He's just mentally very, very strong. He's positive about things. He's got a great mindset, and his condition won't stop him. In his mind and in my mind, we've worked on the theory over time that yes, you've been dealt a bad hand. Yes, there's things that you can't do that I'd love you to, and you'd love to do. However, what are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and cry all our lives, or are we going to make the best of it? And he has just taken the bull by the horns, and he will make a positive out of his life. There's no question about it.
It's actually quite hard, isn't it, for a parent to see a kid go through anything? And, obviously when we were finding out what James's eye condition was, there must have been procedures and things like that. That's hard as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're pushing your son forward to get something is going to be painful, it's not going to sting all day, he doesn't want it. And
so like drops and stuff like that?
Exactly, anything like that. People prodding away at his eyes and sticking things in them and all the rest of it as a kid. It's just horrible to see your son not enjoying it and being in pain and all the rest of it. So it's very difficult. You want to take all the pain away. You want to swap, with him. If I could give him my eyes and we'll do a swap, then I would tomorrow, of course. But, you can, again, you can mope all your life, and I get tired of thinking about it and thinking what if and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
We just are so positive. We do all the things. I've got a weekend off this weekend, and me and him will be together. I wouldn't want to spend my time with anyone else.
It's a really fascinating podcast, that with Michael Owen and his son James, about him losing his eyesight as a child. If you want to listen to it in full, you will find it and all the information and support that you might need on the BBC Access All page. Right, we're going to head back to Craven Cottage very soon. Let's get the story, though, of the first half.
Kwanzaa goes back to Corvine Kelleher, and a good clearance high up towards the halfway line. But it's one in the air by Tosson. They've got 2 big lads at the back, haven't they? Tosson and Diop. But here's Diaz for Liverpool. Down the line, Darwin Núñez in a left wing position now. 2 forward towards the penalty area. It's still with Núñez, cutting in, shoots, deflection and save by Bernd Leno. Low down to his right-hand post. It's 0-0 at the Cottage. The Fulham have a corner as the volume is just ramped up. Diop's forward from the back. It's going to be an outswinger, high towards the penalty spot. Now almost a chance there, and it was a free chance for João Paulinho, and he couldn't keep it down into the crowd over the bar. Kwanzaa just wafts one out towards the far side, and picked up here by Luis Diaz inside the penalty area. Great opportunity, deflection, has taken it in, and Liverpool are in front at Craven Cottage. Luis Diaz, the goal scorer, took a deflection, I think, on the way through, which beat Bernd Leno, and Liverpool have the start they wanted after 11 minutes. Liverpool have an excellent record against Fulham as well, and in League Cup ties as well. They've played 5 times before. Liverpool have progressed every single time. High ball forward towards Darwin Núñez with the first time header. Is just too far for Ryan Gravenberch. I think it was was it a pass?
Yeah, I think it was a pass. I just thought he overheaded it.
Willian will bring it forward now. McAllister and now Raul Jimenez. Jimenez will play the ball across. Not a good cross though. And they were in there for a second, Fulham.
Yeah, as I said, their final ball's been poor tonight.
Cody Gakpo Away from Raul Jimenez and away from the challenger. Paulinho now comes forward. Liverpool have got red shirts marauding forward. It's Ryan Gravenberch, it's Diaz, and it wasn't a particularly ferocious shot from Luis Diaz, but it was an opportunity.
Oh, great opportunity. I don't know if he tried to do him with the eyes, and instead of putting it to the far post, tried to do him with the eyes and go near post.
Kearney, it's a nice little flick to find Willian. Raul Jimenez now up towards the edge of the penalty area. He's going to shoot, and it's parried away by Quavin Kelleher, and just kept in play by Bradley, who did brilliantly there. Ball bouncing awkwardly for Gravenberch over there, but he's managed to come away with the ball, but he couldn't keep it in play. So it's a throw in for Fulham, which they've taken quickly inside the penalty area now. They're claiming a penalty, they're not going to get it. Ball played out towards the far side. Willian. It was Jimenez who went down. Willian. Across the face of the penalty area, and he's going to shoot, but straight at Quavin Kelleher, who gathers it safely.
Salah trying to get Nunez in again. He's behind the defence. Darwin Nunez scores again!
McAllister! Oh! There's another goal of the season contender. Goes back to Trent Alexander-Arnold! Oh, he's done it! Unbelievable!
Mo Salah, he's controlled it. He's inside the penalty. Down towards the dead ball and left footed! Oh my goodness! What a stunning finish from Mo Salah.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
Right, let's head back to Craven Cottage then. Liverpool 45 minutes away from a League Cup final. Let's go back to Mark Walters and Ian Kennedy.
Thank you, Julia. Right on cue as Fulham are about to get the second half underway, and it doesn't look, Mark Walters, as though there are any changes on either side.
No, I don't think there'll be anything too different from the first 10 minutes. Maybe Fulham's attitude, but nothing else.
Liverpool in all red, Fulham in white shirts, black shorts and white socks. Liverpool will be attacking the goal to our left, where the Liverpool supporters are congregated. Fantastic following from Liverpool today. And they're seeing their side in control of this tie, and they're coming forward now right at the start of the second half. I think he was offside. Here's a chance for Luis Diaz, plays it right across. There was certainly an offside there somewhere with Darwin Nunez. Here's Gakpo inside the penalty area. Gakpo will play back, and then the shot will come in, and it's gone right across from Harvey Elliott. Well, that was all a bit strange, because I thought Darwin Nunez was miles offside.
He was offside, but because he didn't touch it or just left the ball, I think they played on because of it. But why didn't Diaz come in on his right and have a shot on goal? I don't know. Just decided against it. But again, a great opportunity there for extend Liverpool's lead.
And Nunez didn't touch the ball, and then play went on, so it was a good opportunity. And what a start to the second half that would have been. Absolutely. I think you'd have started to see a few empty seats at that one.
Well, I don't know about that, but you definitely would have seen some Liverpool fans jumping around the place there for sure.
Anthony Robinson will take a throw in. You're with Total Sport Merseyside on this Wednesday evening, second leg of the League Cup semi-final. Liverpool with a 3-1 aggregate lead. Virgil van Dijk, Connor Bradley. Ball will go out of play. Jurgen Klopp is right behind Connor Bradley. Diogo Jota, well, I think the last Liverpool player, who I don't know where he's been, but he's probably realised he's got to go all the way around the pitch to get to the seats there on the Liverpool bench today. Ball's out of play again, and it's another Liverpool throw. And Connor Bradley is going to take it right in front of that new stand, but a lot of empty seats there because it's not fully opened yet. The sort of capacity here at the moment is about 24,000. It's all a bit scrappy at the moment, but Liverpool finally bring the ball away with Joe Gomez. Luis Diaz now, Liverpool number 7, goal scorer tonight. And here's Virgil van Dijk, and now Jarell Quansah. Back to Van Dijk. Gomez now will pick it up, and back to Van Dijk again, just outside his own penalty area, but it's all safe enough for Liverpool. No danger here. Ball back to Quavin Kelleher. McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch in space here, but picks out probably a better ball now to Joe Gomez, and now he can find Gravenberch. Look at the space he's got here to move into, left-hand side. And then a poor sort of touch. I don't know whether he took his eye off the ball. And Fulham were able to clear. Paulinho looking to get Raul Jimenez away, but that's going to go out of play.
Yeah, Gravenberch will be very disappointed there. It was opportunity there, and just a lack of concentration to let the ball slip away from him. But it was a great opportunity there for Liverpool to overload there and maybe get a crossing and a shot.
Throw in which will be taken by Conor Bradley, right on halfway. Infield to Gravenberch, who helps it on towards Luis Diaz. Here's Gakpo over the top towards Darwin Núñez. He'll have space to scamper across now and pick it up left-hand side of the Fulham penalty area. Still with Darwin Núñez. Diaz is forward. Núñez goes on the outside. He's still got it. Now releases it to Gomez. Now is he going to shoot? He is. Just over the top. I think he fancies it tonight.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, I've never seen him shoot as much as he has done in the last few games, and he's getting closer. He's getting closer, let's say that.
I think he's getting fed up with this statistic that he's never scored. That wasn't a bad effort. He just couldn't keep it down.
Just the accuracy, but his power was good. The power was good.
So a goal kick for Fulham. Taken out wide to Anthony Robinson. High clearance now up towards the halfway line. One in the air by Van Dijk. Kwanzaa was behind him, helps it forward. Castagna will clear. Robinson. Van Dijk again wins it in front of Raul Jimenez. Gakpo couldn't get a touch. Been a little bit quiet tonight, Gakpo, I suppose.
Yeah, I agree.
Ball forward down the line now to Willian for Fulham. Jimenez forward, so too De Cordova-Reid. He'll play it across to De Cordova-Reid. Inside the penalty area, goes for goal. It's blocked. And it goes out for a corner for Fulham.
Yeah, that's Fulham's best chance. That overload on the right-hand side where number 14, Bobby De Cordova-Reid is. But luckily, Liverpool blocked the shot.
It's a corner, which is going to be taken by Andreas Pereira, right-hand side. Liverpool leading by 1-0. Here comes the corner. High, it's right across. It's going to be picked up by Willian, just outside the penalty area. Elliott in front of him. Is he going to shoot? He is, but it was blocked, didn't really get hold of it. And there might be a break for Diaz if he can get it first. Helps it on towards Darwin Núñez. The goalkeeper's backpedaling, but Robinson did really well, and he had to there.
Yeah. Showed great pace there, Robinson.
They were caught there.
Yeah, he needed to.
Leno will clear in front of Harvey Elliott. High clearance downfield, one in the air by Jarell Kwanzaa. Here's Luis Diaz now. Time to bring the ball down and run it Castagna now. Luis Diaz goes on the outside. He's going to cut the ball back, slight deflection, and Gakpo almost toe poked it in. The angle was too tight, and it's a goal kick. But again, Liverpool just threatening to pick Fulham off.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Diaz go on the outside occasionally, like he did there. He's got a great left foot, and he should use it a little bit more.
Well, it's the Liverpool fans in great voice now. Ball back with Bernd Leno. Robinson. McAllister trying to get a touch, but Kearney will bring it away now for the home side. Red shirts trying to get back quickly. Raul Jimenez now will play the cross in high, but that's headed away by Joe Gomez. De Cordova-Reid will pick it up now on the edge of the penalty area. Castagna. Infield now to Palhinha. Tossing a while. Liverpool have got everyone back behind the ball now, but Fulham still have it. Here's Kearney turning away from Cody Gakpo. Liverpool win it back, but
I think
there's a foul on the far side.
But
Kearney it is who's down.
But Fulham haven't really changed their attitude, as in how desperate they need to get back into this game yet. They're still playing relatively conservatively.
It's a free kick, just a yard or so in from this, the far touchline as we look on the Fulham left, and they've worked it short. Kearney now will take over, the Fulham captain. Willian to Kearney again. Willian plays a high cross in, and goalkeeper comes, doesn't get there. There's a chance. Oh, it hit the post, I think, and now Liverpool can break from one end of the field to the other. Darwin Núñez, he's got Luis Diaz forward, so too Cody Gakpo. He's surely got to play it. Well, it's Harvey Elliott who takes over. Elliott saved by Leno. Real chance that. Liverpool had so many options there.
Yeah, possibly too many options.
Fulham nearly equalised at the other end. Here's McAllister, he's going to shoot, and that's dragged wide. And it's all happening all of a sudden.
Fulham really should have capitalised on their chance there, but what a break. I think Noonan has 3 or 4 options to score there.
Well, the first chance fell to Fulham as Kelleher came out but didn't really get there, and it came off the post from Pereira, and that inadvertently gave Liverpool a chance to break at the other end. And I thought Darwin Núñez was just going to lay it off into the path of Luis Diaz, and he picked out Harvey Elliott instead.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 options and maybe picked the worst one.
Still 1-0. Kwanzaa, Gravenberch, Diaz for Liverpool. Just chips it down the line. I don't think that's going to be kept in play. No, it isn't.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy there, a little bit sloppy, not concentrating, but those are the passes that you need to be concentrated.
Castagna will take a throw for Fulham. We're right behind him now as he's going to take this. He's not sure what to do with it at the moment. He thought about going back and then in the end throws it infield towards De Cordova-Reid, and he's just wriggled away from one, but not Harvey Elliott, who wins it back for Liverpool. Gravenberch. And here's Gomez now in the left-back position, goes back to his goalkeeper, Quaveen Kelleher. 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. Still 1-0 Liverpool lead, but 3-1 on aggregate. Not a good ball that time, and Castagna picks it up for Fulham. Paulinho. And then a ball played towards Pereira on this near side, but Gomez will just shepherd that ball out of play. Good defending again, and it's a goal kick.
Yeah, great defending. Knew what was around him, knew where the byline was. Just let the ball roll out. He's had a good game, Gomez. Very good defensively tonight. So Kelleher's going to leave this goal kick for Van Dijk to take. So he's played it now back to Kelleher. And now Gomez has got plenty of room on this near side touchline, deep inside his own half. Luis Diaz collects it in front of Castagna. And then clips it out to Conor Bradley. Kwanzaa now for Liverpool. Safe enough, back to Quaveen Kelleher. And here's Virgil van Dijk. Strides forward towards the halfway line. Luis Diaz now picks it up. And it's possession stuff again from Liverpool here. Kwanzaa to his right-hand side. Bradley. This time it does come unstuck and goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, I think Fulham really haven't changed much. They're just sticking to the same game plan they've had in the first half. I think they're hoping they'll get a goal through that way.
Tossen. Oh, Liverpool could win it back here, but not quite. Diaz couldn't get there. Issa Diop. Anthony Robinson now on the left-hand side with a high ball forward. Bradley will watch that one. It's an awkward one. He wants to let it go out, and in the end it does. And it's a throw-in down by the corner flag. Live the dream was the kind of mantra from Fulham for tonight, but it just hasn't happened for them.
No. The look that they've needed, they haven't got it, and the chances when they have come, they haven't taken them. As I said, I think they're showing Liverpool too much respect if they want to get back in this game.
Kearney, Willian goes back to Robinson. Now Fulham have it with Castagna. Right-hand side, 2 Liverpool players go with him. It's cut out by Gravenberch, and then ricocheted awkwardly, but Liverpool do manage to find... Oh, that was a foul, but it didn't matter because he's ridden the challenge as Luis Diaz comes forward over the halfway line, options left and right, goes left. Darwin Núñez inside the penalty area, tries to curl it. Good save. Very good save from Bernd Leno. It was curling in that, I think.
Absolutely. We were right behind that, and Leno done brilliantly to tip it round the post. Great play, and that's what we're looking for from Núñez or Diaz, who come in that position to try and go for that corner. That's where the space is. So very unlucky there.
Great bit of play by Luis Diaz.
Yeah.
And that was a fingertip save at full stretch from Bernd Leno. Liverpool have a corner, which they thought about going short there to Harvey Elliott, but looks like McAllister's going to play a high outswinger in towards the penalty spot, maybe, where Jarell Kwanzaa is there and Van Dijk's hovering. He's going to make a run from the edge of the box. In it goes towards the near post. Wasn't the best corner in the world.
Disappointing now because Liverpool generally have good corners and get goals or chances from corners.
McAllister's going to have another go. Can he get down the byline? And Robinson, well, good play by McAllister. He's won it back. Edge of the penalty area. The angle is tight. Tries to cut it back, and Willian will clear. Not very far. Gravenberch wins it back for Liverpool. Gets the cross in. Headed away by Tosun. And then Willian, but only as far as Gakpo. Nice little drag back on the edge of the box. Here's Luis Diaz. Diaz thought about a shot. Plays in. Gakpo tries to get the cross in now, and there's Kwanzaa was forward from the back. Still Liverpool have it. Luis Diaz, who seems to be everywhere at the moment. Darwin Núñez. Now to Diaz. Now to Elliott. Having to go back, and he's got the throw in off Deco over Reed, but well, Liverpool were almost queuing up to score there.
Fortunately, McAllister just killed his own space and coming too close into the goal, into the 6-yard box there, and then there's no one to pass to. But another opportunity for me wasted, if you like.
Gomez will take the throw in to Gravenberch. Won by Darwin Núñez for Liverpool, and he can switch play over to the right if he wants now. Here's Conor Bradley. Infield now to Harvey Elliott and back to the halfway line, and Jarell Quansah will just take his time, slow it down, find Bradley again on that far touchline. Elliott, Fulham are just pinning Liverpool back a bit now, so they have to go back to Kelleher, but it's all under control. Van Dijk, well, it was for a minute. Van Dijk suddenly had to hurry up, but he did well to clip it down the line.
Good play.
And that'll go out of play for a Liverpool throw, and as long as they've got the ball, throw-ins, anything, it's all going to plan.
Exactly. Good play from Van Dijk there, just keeping hold of the ball and just open it down the line.
Diaz caught there, was he, by Tom Kearney. It's a free kick for Liverpool, which Diaz thinks about playing quickly and then decides he doesn't need to. Ball back with Virgil van Dijk. Luis Diaz, Ryan Gravenberch now, left-hand touchline, back to Gomez, and he'll go back over the halfway line, and Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch plays a high crossfield ball looking for Harvey Elliott, picks him out, controlled on the thigh, going to run it to Anthony Robinson, chance to get a cross in, just holds on to it. Conor Bradley now will pick it up, little ball forward towards Cody Gakpo. Robinson with the challenge. He managed to ride that, did Cody Gakpo, and find Diaz on the edge of the box. Back to Gakpo. Here's Gravenberch. Almost. It would have been a great move, that. But Fulham clear. Kearney intercepted by Bradley. Harvey Elliott now for Liverpool. Here's Luis Diaz. Edge of the penalty area. I think he wanted to shoot there. It just wouldn't fall for him, but he finds Gomez. And now Núñez. Just again puts his foot on the ball. Slows it right down. McAllister. Raul Jimenez trying to wrestle it off him, and in the end they all went down. What's the referee going to give? I think a free kick for Fulham after all that.
Yeah, I think being at home, I think he got the home decision there, but I think McAllister tried to shield the ball, but got out-bullied there, I think
McAllister's saying he's got something on the side of his face there.
Yeah.
A few bodies flying in there. Probably got caught, but he's okay. And we restart. And the ball is back with Bernd Leno, who really did save Fulham from being 2-0 down, and that really would have been game over if it isn't already in terms of the tie. Here's Luis Diaz. Infield now to Elliott. Darwin Núñez. Well, he just overran it, but Elliott's still there in the end. I think there's a foul there on the defender by Darwin Núñez. Castagna, that's going to be a free kick. I think he did catch him there. He felt that one, Castagna.
Yeah, so it's a funny old game. It's a bit of a niggly game, as in little stops and starts, but it's all working out well for Liverpool while it's like this. Can't see Fulham getting up the pitch and scoring, if I'm honest.
Well, 62 minutes gone, so we're over the hour mark, and usually by now Jurgen Klopp might be thinking about substitutions, and we might just keep it as it is. There's no need to change anything at the moment. Here's Conor Bradley. If Liverpool do get another goal, he might decide to rest a few. But here's Darwin Núñez now, gets it from the ricochet, turns inside the box and shoots. Oh, it's wide. Difficult to tell how close that was from this angle, but Bernd Leno was at full stretch.
Yeah, it's, from Núñez's reaction, it looks like it was very close, but again, he showed how the ball went from side to side, and then Núñez got the space and took a shot.
A little twist and turn by Darwin Núñez, and I think that was closer than it looked.
Yep.
Here's Gomez, lovely little flick, and finds Luis Diaz. 3-4 Liverpool players forward already, but it goes back to McAllister. Gets it back from Luis Diaz. Now back to Diaz again. Fulham back in numbers, so Liverpool play it to the centre circle and Jarell Quansah.
Yeah, this is a good management of the game for me. Liverpool don't need to go gung-ho.
Here's Gomez going on a run up towards the penalty area, and then he's caught. He's going to have to get back now. Gravenberch just gets a block in. That's a throw-in. Castagne to take. I'm surprised that Fulham haven't made a change. Maybe they might be shortly. I can see a little bit of movement on the bench on that far side.
Yeah, I agree totally. I can't believe they'll get to, say 65, 70 minutes and not either change personnel or change their mentality.
Conor Bradley comes forward and then ran straight into the challenger Palhinha. But Liverpool have it again. Gakpo, McAllister. Goes back to Jarell Quansah. And now Virgil van Dijk. Still Fulham 0, Liverpool 1 on the night. 3-1 for Liverpool on aggregate. Luis Diaz inside his own half. Just goes back to his goalkeeper. I think he'll be glad of a touch at the moment. McAllister. Jarell Quansah. Down the line, Gakpo, surely. Is he offside? Oh, the flag goes up now. It's one of those, well, I say it every game actually, they have got to change that rule.
I totally agree, yeah.
Before somebody gets injured.
Yeah, absolutely. Either a strain or a tackle where it's not needed. But as you say, why they leave it so long, I don't know.
Harvey Elliott doing the pressing again. It's gone back to Bernd Leno, and suddenly Fulham are being hurried here, and that's what it does. Suddenly they've lost possession from having it really comfortably. McAllister with a low ball forward is cut out by Issa Diop. Willian brought down by Bradley. That's going to be a free kick for Fulham.
If it was a league game, you could understand their tactics, but as I say, as a cup game, you just can't.
Herrera. Well, that sums Fulham's night up completely. A poor ball, misunderstanding, straight out of play. Now Liverpool are going to make a double substitution. Diogo Jota is going to come on. In the meantime, Fulham make a change. Bobby De Cordova-Reid is going off, and Harry Wilson is coming on.
Former Liverpool player.
And Darwin Núñez is going off for Liverpool. Jota will come on for him. So Núñez now applauds the Liverpool fans as he goes off. And it's Alexis McAllister who's going to also go off, and Curtis Jones is going to come on. So,
well, if you're a Fulham defender, you wouldn't want to see Jota coming at the moment fresh, in good form. If he gets a chance, I'm sure he'll take it.
Curtis Jones has been in good form as well. So McAllister's had a good game, but he's been in the wars a bit tonight as well.
Yeah, totally agree. He's been in the wars, but he's definitely playing a lot better now since the Bournemouth game.
So those changes are made, and we're back underway again. Ball forward now is going to be picked up by Harvey Elliott. Jota gets his first touch and then gets clattered, but play goes on. Bradley. Curtis Jones gets a touch. Now to Harvey Elliott. And Curtis Jones can go back to Jarell Quansah, in turn back to his goalkeeper. Calm enough, back to Quansah once more. 67.5 minutes gone, almost. Conor Bradley. Nice little turn in field now to find Jones. Van Dijk. Diaz, halfway line. Liverpool left. Gomez, who's in quite a central position there. Out wide now to Harvey Elliott. Lofts it in towards Jota. No offside there. Ball played in towards Diaz. Little flick. Here's Diaz once more. edge of the Fulham penalty area, in towards Harvey Elliott. Back it goes to Luis Diaz once more. Here's Curtis Jones. Jones now to Jota. Jota turns and then loses possession. And I think there was a push there by Curtis Jones on Paulinho. And Fulham will have a free kick.
Well, yeah, I think Fulham have definitely changing their attitude as in how quickly they go forward now. So after nearly 70 minutes, I think it's about time.
Diop, Kearney, and back to Bert Leno. Diop will clear in front of Diogo Jota. Raul Jimenez. Kearney. Neat little turn on halfway. And now a ball forward towards Harry Wilson. Oh, and he's going to get there, is he? Well, unfortunate. I thought it was too far at first, and then suddenly it became less of a 50-50.
Yeah, great touch from him, but just not good enough to keep the ball in. But I didn't think he'd even get a touch on it.
That's a goal kick for Liverpool, which they've taken. Virgil van Dijk. And now Gomez. And again, volleys it forward. Now there's a chase on here. Luis Diaz. The ball's bouncing very high, which doesn't help him, but he's got something on it now. Is he being held? Carries on. Luis Diaz, he's still got it. Diaz now. Here's Cody Gakpo. Gakpo inside the penalty area. Well, couldn't find the pass he wanted, but Liverpool get it back. Gravenberch hits it. Oh, just wide. Goalkeeper diving to his right.
Yeah, I thought it was going to sit up just nicely for him, but on the off volley just skipped it slightly to the left, but unlucky there.
Yeah, Gravenberch.
Yeah, just faded to the left, but a good situation there for Liverpool.
So a goal kick, which Leno takes. Underneath it is Kwanzaa, although it was actually Jimenez who got his head on that one. It's gone out of play. It's a Liverpool throw. Fulham have got 20 minutes to find some kind of miracle comeback.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they need. Because at the moment, the way they're playing, I can't see them getting a goal. Never mind getting back into this, getting level.
Now the referee stopped play. I think is it Jota and Diop having a few words. I mean, Diop towers over Diogo Jota, doesn't he? But I think they've sorted it out. Well, they're still sort of wrestling with each other. They'll have to just watch that. Here comes the throw. Luis Diaz, Robinson, Kearney now for Fulham. Surrounded by red shirts. Fulham player on the ball. He's just got nowhere to go. Ball's gone out of play for a throw-in.
Yeah, Liverpool just taking the time, and rightly so.
And this is still going on between Jota and Diop. Simon Hooper, the referee's gone across again to have a word with them. And again, Diop and Jota. Yeah. That's a strange one, really. I mean, Jota's only just come on.
Well, he may be a little man, but he won't be shirking any challenges, that's for sure.
Jarell Kwanzaa for Liverpool. Willian for Fulham. Kearney. And Fulham now have space in midfield. Toss. And then played by Paulinho out towards the far side. Willian for Fulham. Little ball in towards the penalty area. Kearney. Robinson. But he's been forced back here by Liverpool. Ball curled out to the centre circle. It's inside the Liverpool half. Toss in towards Jimenez. And then a high ball out towards Castagna, who'll chest the ball down by the corner flag and byline. Cross will come in of sorts, and then the shot will come in, takes a deflection, but took all the sting out of it, really, and Kelleher makes a comfortable save.
Really a hopeful pot shot, really. But from Liverpool's point of view, easily contained.
Conor Bradley. Curtis Jones, and then Kwanzaa will loft one forward towards Jota. Never going to win that in the air. Wilson runs into Gomez. Gomez now will find Harvey Elliott. Liverpool have got 1, 2, 3 forwards. Here's still with Elliott. Gakpo on his far side. He'll keep the ball in play and play back to Bradley. Elliott. And now Curtis Jones. Here's Virgil van Dijk. Curtis Jones in midfield now, and a lot of space on the ball to find Elliott. Bradley had made a run down the far touchline, but it goes the other way, and just a little nonchalant ball, not a particularly good one by Jones, but Fulham give it back to Liverpool. Gomez. Here's Diaz. Jones. And back towards the halfway line, and Virgil van Dijk. Now look at the space for Gomez here. Just a bit of a heavy touch. He ran into Paulinho, gets the free kick. But I think he just lost control.
Yeah, he lost control, but luckily just quick enough to get to it before the defender. But you know, as I said, Liverpool are just shortening up the game now, and you'd have thought Fulham would have been taking more risks, but they haven't. They're sitting in the position. Anybody think it was a league game?
Liverpool have it again. Conor Bradley. Fulham are going to make a couple of substitution changes shortly, but here's Harvey Elliott with a crossfield ball towards Luis Diaz. Gets the ball down on his chest and then controls it. Castagna at his back, goes back to Gomez, floats a high cross in towards Cody Gakpo on the far side, and shepherded out of play by Robertson. And it's a goal kick for Fulham. 16 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Yeah, I thought Gravenberch was just going to get in front of him there, or was it Gakpo? Or was just going to get in front of him there, but he decided to let it run out. But yep, it's more the same really. Keep ball for Liverpool.
Here's Tosin turning away from Diogo Jota. Flick forward will just about find Pereira. Wilson now down the line to Raul Jimenez. Castagna for Fulham. Now back to Tosin, and he'll play it square now to his left, where it's picked up by Issa Diop. Anthony Robinson. Ball forward towards Willian. That was a decent ball. Managed to find him. Robinson. Willian picks it up once more. It's a good move this from Fulham, but I don't know whether it's going to go on for much longer, but they still got it. Kearney. Back to Robinson. Liverpool have got all the red shirts back. And then, is that a free kick? I think it might be a free kick for Fulham, as Kearney is brought down. And we're going to see the substitutions. Maybe not just yet, but Fulham are going to make a change or two. Kearney, difficult. There's a pillar in my way, so I can't quite see who's going to take this free kick.
Yeah.
I think it's Pereira and Kearney are over there. Liverpool have got all the red shirts back in defensive positions. They'll want to keep the clean sheet, of course, as well. They've been keeping nice, clean sheets, Yeah,
that'd be very nice.
Free kick for Fulham. Kearney whips it in with pace. It's headed away, though. Can Liverpool get the next ball? Not quite. And then claims for a foul on the edge of the box. Nothing given there. Kearney. Pereira. Harry Wilson. Wilson away from Bradley, inside the box, plays it right across, and it's there! Issa Diop was in there for Fulham and diverts it really past the Liverpool goalkeeper, and we're level on the night at Craven Cottage. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Harry Wilson done really well for them, cut inside, I think it was Conor Bradley, and just slopped the ball to Diop, but really may not be enough, but now they're going to change it as well, so who knows.
Well, 3-2 on aggregate. Gravenberch, that's livened things up. Ball out of play off Harry Wilson. Liverpool throw, but Wilson did really well, and it just needed that touch from Issa Diop to get it past Quaveen Kelleher. Almost off his knee, I think.
Yeah, Wilson done very well there, got that yard.
Liverpool.
But that's the first time they've got behind Liverpool.
Challenge from Jones, but Fulham still have it. Here's Andreas Pereira now. Gets a high ball in towards Willian, left-hand side of the Liverpool penalty area. The Brazilian will pick it up now. He's got Conor Bradley there with him. And was that a foul? No, says the referee. Play goes on. Cody Gakpo just ran into trouble, but he still got it, and there might be a break on for Liverpool now. Gakpo. Here's Diogo Jota. Rides the challenge, still going. Plays it out wide. He took a challenge there from Diop. Jota is down. Yellow card for Diop. And we've got a game again.
Yeah, Senegal's foul there from Diop. But goal changes games, and it also changes attitudes, and this is the attitude you'd have thought Fulham would have had it earlier, but the good thing about it is that there'll be a lot of chances now created, or a lot of openings now for Liverpool, so hopefully they can capitalise on that.
Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. Total Sport Merseyside on the banks of the River Thames at Craven Cottage. Liverpool with a 3-2 aggregate lead, remember. So Fulham still need another one.
Yeah.
12 minutes to go. Free kick for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott standing over the ball. And nobody else. So he's going to take it. Van Dijk's forward from the back. Gakpo on the far side of the penalty area with Jota. Only Gomez has stayed back. Referee now, I think, is happy with the one-man Fulham wall, really. Elliott flicks it in high towards Van Dijk with the header. It's headed away by Wilson. Comes back towards Gravenberch. Good ball now to Elliott on the volley and wide. Goal kick. Well, Fulham have got to hurry up now.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's got the crowd going, and we've got a game on our hands again.
Willian plays it to Wilson. Wilson now coming forward. He's got Castagna on his right-hand side. He's going to shoot. Oh! In the end, it's saved by Kelleher, but I'm not sure he knew too much about it.
I think it hit his head, if I'm honest, but it's a strange save. I'll have to see it again to know what happened, but I think it hit his head. I'm not sure.
Well, he kept it out. That's the main thing. It's a corner for Fulham. Over on the left-hand side. Pereira with an in-swinger. 79.5 minutes gone. Here comes the corner. It's headed away, but still inside the penalty area. Goes back towards Willian. Clips it out towards that left-hand side once more. Ball played in dangerously, but cleared by Kwanzaa. And that's a nice touch towards Jota. Can Liverpool break here? Not quite. Anthony Robertson there, otherwise Liverpool would have been in. It's the danger Fulham have at the moment.
Yeah.
They need to get forward, obviously, but they could leave Liverpool open at the back. Fulham have possession. Ball is curled forward towards Raul Jimenez. Controlled on the chest. He's still trying to get it past Liverpool defenders. They're claiming a handball. It's not going to be given. Jones is there. It's cleared by Jarell Kwanzaa. And it's out of play. And Liverpool just need to re-establish themselves in this game.
Get on the ball. I mean, from a Fulham's point of view, they're going to wonder why Harry Wilson wasn't playing earlier, but Liverpool just need to get back on the ball, start getting them passes again and quieten down the crowd.
Yeah, Wilson's made a big difference. High ball forward and, well claimed by Kelleher under pressure. Virgil van Dijk. It's been so comfortable at times for Liverpool tonight, but it's not now.
No. As I said, goals change games, and that goal has definitely changed this game now.
Throw in for Fulham. We've got 9 minutes of normal time to find an aggregate equaliser. Tosun away from Jones.
Thought it was his hand there, but ref played on.
Jones thought so as well. Willian over on the left-hand side for Fulham. Harvey Elliott is back there defending. Gets the cross in towards Harry Wilson again. It's cleared by Van Dijk. Kwanzaa. Clearance is bouncing awkwardly. Can Liverpool get the loose ball? They're not getting that loose ball at the moment. Herrera gets it across, right across. What a cross that was. It's kept in play. Willian.
He's done his job.
Good defending by Harvey Elliott. It was right in that corridor of uncertainty there. Well, Fulham are snapping at Liverpool's heels now, aren't they?
Yeah. As I said, Fulham's attitude now has changed. Now they're in a football match, and now they're in a cup match, more importantly.
And Jurgen Klopp's going to make a change. Well, both sides, I think, are making changes. Castagna is going off.
Yeah.
And Pereira. Kenny Tete is on.
I think this game is made for Canute now to come on and shore up that defence a little bit more.
Rodrigo Muniz is also on. Now Liverpool's turn. Cody Gakpo's going off. So the referee, they're trying to sort out. Tom Kearney has gone off. And Harrison Reed has come on now for Fulham. Cody Gakpo's going to go off for Liverpool, and Ibrahima Konate's coming on.
Yeah, this game's made for him. There's going to be a lot of high balls. But I think Carlos Vinicius is on as well.
Ryan Gravenberch is also going to depart. And Bobby Clark is coming on. So a whole raft of substitutions there.
Yeah.
And it's, after all that, a throw-in for Liverpool. So, throw-in is taken by Bradley, headed away. Kwanzaa. Clark to Van Dijk. Chase on for Luis Diaz, but Tete is there, although Diaz will beat him to it.
Yeah, it looks offside, yeah.
Yeah, the flag's up on the far side. Free kick Fulham.
Yeah, we've got a real cup tie on our hands now, absolutely.
Tosin takes the free kick. Issa Diop, whose goal has brought us back to 1-1 on the night.
Yeah.
Still Liverpool lead, though, of course, on aggregate. Balinia. Tosin just about got away from Diogo Jota. Forward towards that man, Harry Wilson. And well cut out, though, by Bradley. Curtis Jones. Jones back towards Bradley. And now Bobby Clark. Clark will spin on the ball. Just ran out of room. Liverpool win it back. Gomez, Jota, challenges are flying in now, all right. Fulham have it again with Tosin. Back to goalkeeper Bernd Leno. Yeah, 6 minutes left plus stoppage time.
Yeah, the tackles are getting sharper now.
Palinia. I can hear what the crowd around us feel about it now, but is there time? From a Fulham point of view, that's the question. Liverpool still have the aggregate lead. Ball play back to Bernd Leno. Tosin. He's going to look up and play one long, but headed away. Gomez can't get there. Well, he will now in front of Wilson. Luis Diaz. Diogo Jota. Oh, Jota again. Yeah. The challenge from Tosin. Now it's ball still in play, and Luis Diaz will chase it. Good challenge from Tete, but it's a throw for Liverpool.
Jota done brilliant there. Very brave player. He knew he was going to get whacked there, but still got his toe on it. Good play from Jota.
Yeah, I could feel that challenge coming as well.
Yeah. He's only a little lad, but he gets himself stuck in there. There's no doubt about that.
So a throw in for Liverpool, and suddenly Liverpool's turn now to just try and take the sting out of the game.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, that goal has put some impetus back into their play. But as you say, Liverpool can now calm things down.
Gomez takes the throw in towards Diogo Jota, controlled on the chest, goes all the way back to Ibrahima Konate. Konate will go back now to Jarell Quansah, will play it square to his right, where it's picked up by Konate, and now to Bradley. Elliott back to Konate again. He's being hassled there by the substitute Rodrigo Muniz. Cleared downfield by Kelleher. Jota, and again Jota. Well, the block just ran kindly for Bernd Leno. And Anthony Robinson, well, the referee stopped play because there's an injury to Tosin.
I thought it was a fair challenge there. Again, Jota put himself about, which is what we like to see.
We've got 4 minutes left of the 90.
Yeah, got his foot. He got his foot there first. So, if anything, it was a foul to Liverpool.
Here's Willian. Back to Issa Diop. Toss. Tete. Tete in the right back position will curl one forward. Intercepted by Virgil van Dijk. Here's Konate. Little flick by Elliott to find Curtis Jones. Jones has got Clark on his outside left-hand side. Clark, oh, that's nice feet from him. Just bought himself half a yard there from Kenny Tete. Gomez. And Van Dijk goes back to Quaveen Kelleher. Kelleher clears. Downfield towards Clark. He'll chase it, but he'll go out of play. It's a Fulham throw, but deep inside their half.
Yeah.
Which is where Liverpool need it at the moment.
Yeah. Liverpool can keep them in their half, I'm sure they'll create a chance as well.
Tete with the throw. Well read by Van Dijk. Headed away. Kenny Tete with a high up and under. Jones was there. Bobby Clark helps it on now to Luis Diaz. He's got Jota forward. Played across now to Elliott in towards Diogo Jota. This could finish it. Goalkeeper is there though. Just takes it off Jota's toes.
Yeah. Unlucky there, Jota. Just maybe one touch too much, but nearly got a chance for himself there.
Robinson. Ball forward towards Harry Wilson. Important header that from Virgil van Dijk. Anthony Robinson. Fulham have a throw-in. Minute and a half of the 90 left. Here's Tossen now for Fulham. Plays it square now to Issa Diop. Out wide to Willian for Fulham. Harrison Reed. Back to Willian. Back to Reed again now for Fulham. Has to go back towards the halfway line. Liverpool got all the red shirts back inside their own half now. As we enter the final minute of the 90. Kenny Tete with the cross. Oh, it's Konate who gets his head on that one. It was over the head of Kwanzaa.
Yeah, good defensive header from Konate today.
Wilson. That's a good ball in a tight spot. Here's Kenny Tete inside the penalty area. Almost a chance. It's a great block, and then the shot is a bit wild, and it'll go out of play over on the far side. Just a sniff of a chance.
Yeah, sniff of a chance, but I think that maybe that's a microcosm of the problems Fulham have had. I think maybe this game has been a bit too big for a few of them. Maybe showed us too much respect, and consequently they've taken so long to really have a go at us.
It's a Liverpool throw. Bobby Clark, that'll go out of play. I think Liverpool just need to see this out now if they can, but it'll be interesting to see how much time there is to add on.
I think there'll be a 5.
We'll find out any second. Issa Diop, Palhinha, 4 minutes to add on. Robinson tries to go on the outside, tangling there with Bradley, who's gone down, and that'll be a free kick for Liverpool, I think. And Bradley is down, and he's done a lot of. He'll be feeling it now, Conor Bradley.
Yeah, he's had a lot of games.
He's played really well.
Yes, he's been excellent. I don't know if he was a little clash as he ran past him.
Yeah, just got. He's been dragged back and then got a blow to the head, but he'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll take a lot more than that to get him off the field, that's for sure. He's been excellent again tonight.
It's a free kick right on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area, the right-hand corner of it. Clearance downfield, headed away. Here's Elliott. Jota will keep the ball in play down by the corner flag, right-hand side. Elliott helps it on towards Bobby Clark. Clark tangling there with Robinson, and did that come off? It's a Fulham throw. Down by their own corner flag.
But that's good play from Clark there, just holding the ball up, wasting a bit of time. There's only a couple of minutes left of the game, so why not?
Willian. Ball is cleared downfield. Kwanzaa is there with Raul Jimenez. It's got out for a Liverpool throw, which is going to be taken by Bradley. We've played a minute and a half of the 4. 1-1 it remains. Liverpool lead 3-2 on aggregate and getting closer to Wembley. Jones flicked on now towards Jota. That's Diop is going to have to clear that. It'll go out for a throw-in rather than a corner. In fact, it's still in play, but Liverpool will pick it up. Jarell Kwanzaa flicks it out wide. I think anywhere will do really at the moment.
Yeah, normally that would have been a bad ball, but at the minute, as I say, with a couple of minutes only left, nothing wrong with that.
Robinson with the throw. Tossen under a lot of pressure from Diaz, but he's managed to find Kenny Tete. Now to Harrison Reed. Fulham right-hand side. Here's Harry Wilson. Good challenge from Clark, but it's a throw-in for Fulham. Wilson takes it towards the edge of the Liverpool penalty area, headed away, and then played in again by Wilson, but that time it's gone Liverpool's way. I think goal kick.
Yeah, that's his first mistake, unfortunate for him, on his weaker side and his right foot, and as you saw, they went anywhere. But Liverpool just need to manage this last few minutes. There's a big stake at the end of it, Wembley.
Well, We're going to see a booking here for Quaveen Kelleher, I think, for time wasting. I don't think he'll mind too much about that.
No, especially if he can get a trip to Wembley as well.
So we now have 1 minute left. Clearance from Kelleher. One in the air by Kenny Tete. Virgil van Dijk clears high up towards the halfway line. Headed on by Tete. Flicked on, cleared by Jarell Quansah. Not very far, it's everyone's battling for it. It's kicked into the crowd by Joe Gomez. It might just be enough, but Fulham will have one last chance. They have a throw-in. Kenny Tete will take it. Harrison Reed, back to Tete. Then play back now towards the halfway line. Toss. 27 seconds to go. Ball played out wide to Anthony Robinson. Issa Diop now has it halfway line. Plays it in high towards Raul Jimenez. Hangs in the air to get something on it. Harry Wilson. Wilson down by the byline and manages to find Raul Jimenez, and then kicked away. The flag's up now, and I think it's offside against Harry Wilson. And that surely is it.
Yeah, you'd have thought so.
That surely is it.
You'd have thought so.
The 4 minutes are up. Liverpool are heading to Wembley for the League Cup final against Chelsea. Yellow card's been shown, I think, to Harry Wilson. But it's all academic now, surely. We've played 15 seconds over the 4 minutes. And it's the Liverpool fans bouncing up and down. Simon Hooper, all eyes on him. Quaveen Kelleher, this could be the last kick of the game. Belts it downfield. We play on. Here's Diaz, who looked as though he was being fouled there. That could be it. It's all over. And Liverpool are in the League Cup final where they'll play Chelsea. They had to work hard towards the end, having had the game for the most part under control. Yeah. Fulham got one back. It wasn't enough. And Liverpool go through. Yeah.
For 3/4 of the game, very comfortable. I was waiting for Fulham to turn up. Ironically, a former Liverpool player, Harry Wilson, was the catalyst for them to improve at least anyway. And once he got behind the Liverpool defence, created basically a tap-in for Diop, and then it was game on. But it would have been a travesty if Liverpool had not won this game in normal time, as I believe they deserved it, and over the two legs have deserved to win this tie.
Yeah, that early goal from Luis Diaz proved crucial. It gave Liverpool the confidence to play the game at their pace, which they did for the most part. And it's, in effect, the goal that's taken them through. Issa Diop got one back right towards the end to create a bit of a frantic finish, which nobody needed. Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to be the way they tactically, Fulham, as if to wait until the latter part of the game before they went for it. But for me, their best player, Wilson, came on too late. So really for me it was a comfortable tie for Liverpool. Yes, a bit scary at the end there, but as I said, it would have been a travesty if Liverpool had not won this game in normal time.
And there were some big performances out there. A couple of young players, Mark. Conor Bradley played the whole game. Jarell Quansah too. What faith Jurgen Klopp has
absolutely.
in this
This is fantastic for the club that they don't have to spend millions and millions of pounds on players when they've got them at the club already. So this is fantastic for the future of the club. But great performance from them and from people like Virgil, who for me was man of the match.
And the games keep coming. The cup games keep coming. There's one on Sunday now against Norwich.
Yep, another big game as well. Need to win that one as well. Keep the momentum going, and then obviously back into the bread and butter, which is the league, which hopefully we still find 5 points clear. Worst case scenario with 2, but as I say, the momentum keeps everything going.
Mark Walters, thanks very much indeed. It's been a good night in the end for Liverpool. Bit of a scare at the end, but they're through to Wembley to play Chelsea in the final of the Carabao Cup. Final score here, Fulham 1, Liverpool 1, but Liverpool winning the tie 3-2 on aggregate.
Absolutely. Yeah, good result. Scrappy game, but good result.
Total Sport. BBC Radio Merseyside.
Wow, well, it ended up being a little bit closer than everybody thought there, didn't it? My goodness me, it got all a bit tense there for a few moments near the end. Right, so, Reds, You are booking your tickets right now to Wembley. It is on the 25th of February, and we now know it is Chelsea versus Liverpool. It is a rerun of the 2022 EFL Cup, and we know what happened then. I'm just going to remind you, the very first day of the Premier League this season, way back in August when the weather was far nicer, yes, it was a draw. It was a 1-1 draw. Of course, they met twice at Wembley in 2022, the FA Cup final and the League Cup final. It was a draw. It went to extra time. It went to penalties. So if you're booking your tickets tonight, you might want to book a hotel, or you might want to book a very late train back, or you might just be driving back through the night. Book the Monday off work. That is my suggestion right now, because it could be a long one. Yeah, it'd be interesting, isn't it? I imagine Jurgen Klopp might go all the way through then with the kids. They've done a fantastic job, haven't they, as well? I can see it on the screen in front of me, Harvey Elliott there. I don't know why he was getting booed at all tonight, for goodness sake. He made 2 appearances for Fulham. Anyway, congratulations to Liverpool into that League Cup final. All the reaction first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. Phil Munn's here on BBC Radio Merseyside Breakfast. He will have it all for you, what Jurgen Klopp, what Pep Linders, what the players have to say after that. Also, Salty will have much more on this tomorrow on Total Sport Merseyside from 6 o'clock. So that's it. Liverpool have got 1 foot in the final. They are 1 step closer to a historic quadruple this season.
Fulham have a corner as the volume is just ramped up. Diop's forward from the back. It's going to be an outswing, high towards the penalty spot. Now almost a chance there, and it was a free chance for João Paulinho, and he couldn't keep it down into the crowd over the bar. Kwanzaa just wafts one out towards the far side, and picked up here by Luis Diaz inside the penalty area. Great opportunity, deflection, has taken it in, and Liverpool are in front at Craven Cottage. Luis Diaz, the goal scorer, took a deflection, I think, on the way through, which beat Bernd Leno, and Liverpool have the start they wanted after 11 minutes. Kearney now will take over the Fulham captain. Willian to Kearney again. Willian plays a high cross in, and goalkeeper comes, doesn't get there. There's a chance. Oh, it hit the post, I think. And now Liverpool can break from one end of the field to the other. Darwin Núñez, he's got Luis Diaz forward, so too Cody Gakpo. He's surely got to play it. Well, it's Harvey Elliott who takes over. Elliott saved by Leno. Real chance that Liverpool had so many options there. Fulham have it with Castagne. Right hand side, 2 Liverpool players go with him. It's cut out by Gravenberch, and then ricocheted awkwardly, but Liverpool do manage to find, that was a foul, but it didn't matter because he's ridden the challenge as Luis Diaz comes forward over the halfway line, options left and right, goes left. Darwin Núñez inside the penalty area, tries to curl it, good save. Very good save from Bernd Leno. It was curling in that, I think.
Absolutely, we were right behind that, and Leno done brilliantly to tip it round the post.
Free kick for Fulham. Kearney whips it in with pace. It's headed away though. Can Liverpool get the next ball? Not quite. And then claims for a foul on the edge of the box. Nothing given there. Kearney. Herrera. Harry Wilson. Wilson away from Bradley. Inside the box. Plays it right across. It's there! Issa Diop was in there for Fulham and diverts it really past the Liverpool goalkeeper. And we're level on the night at Craven Cottage. It's 1-1. Willian plays it to Wilson. Wilson now coming forward. He's got Castagne on his right-hand side. He's going to shoot. Oh! In the end, it's saved by Kelleher, but I'm not sure he knew too much about it.
I think it hit his head, if I'm honest, but it's a strange save. I'll have to see it again to know what happened, but I think it hit his head.
We've played 15 seconds over the 4 minutes. And it's the Liverpool fans bouncing up and down. Simon Hooper, all eyes on him. Quaveen Kelleher, this could be the last kick of the game. Belts it downfield. We play on. Here's Diaz, who looked as though he was being fouled there. That could be it. It's all over. And Liverpool are in the League Cup final where they'll play Chelsea. They had to work hard towards the end, having had the game for the most part under control. Fulham got one back. It wasn't enough. And Liverpool go through.
The EFL Cup. BBC Radio Merseyside.